Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Amy. Get your butt out of bed.
This program is brought to you by the new project, Community Development Training Center, aka See That?
See that? Get your butt out the bed.
This morning.
And we like y'all for tuning in, helping us to read cool so you can
Get your butt out of bed.
I'm glad y'all. I'm so glad y'all so happy.
I mean, it's Monday.
It is definitely
Motivational Monday.
God.
How can you not be? How can you be mad at Monday?
Oh, you can be mad at me.
Don't be mad at
After
Monday.
a weekend.
That's what today is.
After a weekend like I had.
Don't be mad at Monday, boy.
Oh, this was a long weekend.
It was a long week.
What's
Yeah.
the weekend?
I mean,
Yeah.
April is Apriling.
Yes, it is.
Like since spring break.
April.
Apriling, boy. It just came in with a, hey man, I'm here. So what's good, y'all?
Ooh, how was y'all weekend?
Oh man,
Epic. So when I say April is Apriling, I'm really going back to like the beginning, right? Where
oh, it's New Year?
New Year, that whole thing, blue lips, don't care.
Besides
Yeah,
heart
that thing, man.
Child's Park Neighborhood
And
Association.
she had it like lit, like a whole, 3-4 days of events at the beginning of the month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh man, yeah.
Right. Solar eclipse last week. You know what I'm saying?
It was a solar eclipse.
Yeah.
Somebody need to write notes and take notes. I slept through the whole eclipse.
Oh man.
It took all my energy and gave me superpowers.
Okay. So you up now. You after the eclipse.
Underdog.
And it's been a lot of conversation.
I asked him what superpowers he had.
Okay, and what is superpowers? Underdog, that's the superpower.
No, that's what kind of superpowers he got.
What superpower you got?
We are going.
No.
This
please.
weekend.
Forward forever.
Listen,
I see what you did. Forward forever.
This weekend was epic. Big shot size. Kamisha Darling, Trevor Mallory, the whole NARAB team.
Yeah.
It was a huge 100 tour and stopped through St. Petersburg.
Building Black Wealth, y'all.
Building Black Wealth.
Actually, it was amazing. It
really was. Big
nice.
shouts out to Johnny Newsom with the food.
Yeah.
Big shouts out to Qiana Darling. Big shouts out to the whole everybody that put this together.
Yeah.
One more time.
I think Corey Monroe on the panel, man.
Big shouts out to Corey. Corey Monroe did his thing. Yeah. I was inspired. If y'all missed it, you can go to Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, scroll down, and you'll see a bunch of live videos.
Okay.
And those were the panel conversations around Black Wealth.
Susan on it too this morning. Register for Florida.gov. Right on, Susan. Thank you for that.
Saving Big Mama's house. That was one of the
you know what was
sessions.
It was some good stuff there, but I'm gonna tell you the highlight for me is when people came up to us and was like, "We're here because of y'all."
Oh,
like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I wasn't even. They was like, "We listen to you so much."
Oh wow!
Like we take y'all. Yeah, like we take y'all advice. Y'all done opened up. She said one lady said she called in.
Okay.
And or we was telling her just apply for the grant.
Okay.
FEMA.
Yeah.
And she was like,
it's about to close.
Just apply for it.
And she did it.
And she did it and got it.
Oh wow! Look at
so
that.
she was just saying, "Thank y'all so much." That was a big moment for me.
It was big for me.
Huge.
It was big for me, especially for Qiana, and she looked at me like I was crazy. Like,
I didn't look at you like
what is you talking about? And then the lady walked right up. That's her right there.
Yeah.
But it was big shots out to the young lady, because y'all don't know the encouragement that y'all give us, help us
really do.
Right.
It sure do.
Yeah.
It's for real. It's for real. Being a part of that.
It be rough sometimes.
Ooh, being a part.
Not sometimes.
Every morning is a challenge. Being a part of the Black Wealth Tour, the 100 City NARAB Tour. People don't know NARAB was started in Tampa. Because there was racist laws that didn't allow them to be realtors, so they named themselves realtists.
Realtists, yeah.
See, this was the second part of like a big multiple weekend thing that was going on, because earlier in the week we was at the Foundation for Health of St. Pete.
State of Black Housing.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And then the Black
the
Wealth
State
Tour.
of Housing in Black America or something like that. Yeah.
The State of Black, and a lot of people don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's a bleak outlook right now in Pinellas County for Black home ownership.
Wow.
And oftentimes they're not talking about it. Oftentimes, when you do talk about it, they talk about affordable housing and housing affordability.
Yeah.
But a lot of talk about, people struggling to keep their homes.
Just day-to-day
people,
the day-to-day struggle.
Yeah, people who are already in home ownership that is battling keep their piece of American pie. And I think this weekend,
I got family members dealing with that, man. Like with that,
I think we all do.
With them insurance, with taxes and insurance,
codes compliance.
They got recalculated.
Liens.
Yeah, fighting to keep you.
Listen,
yeah.
It is a multifaceted situation that's going on, and the tips that they were giving, some of the encouragement, and just some of the facts that they put out in front of us.
Right.
Just allow me to know that
I still hear wake up.
That we are in a dynamic spot. There's a lot of challenges in front of us.
Yeah.
But then there's a whole bunch of opportunities.
It really is.
It is.
It really is. 200 meals at Child's Park from Amina's this weekend.
That was big.
Over 200.
Listen, that was big.
Yeah. I think Sister Ernestine said 250.
She said 250.
Yeah.
And she just kept it coming. She had the kids trays, she had the adult trays. Big shouts out to one franchise. We was out there in the building, kind of keeping the line straight for a little while until we got our plate and left.
Until you got your
that was your boy. That was his signature.
That was his signature. Yeah.
Get his plate and leave.
Yeah, get me. Let me get it right. But I mean, he was moving though. He
was moving.
He went and held us down at the Catalyst. He held down the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club at the time. Because I want to talk about Mina's catering and event design. Sister Ernestine had been wanting to do this for a while, and she had been telling me, she was like, Brother John, we got to do something for you. We want to do something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the district. We want to do something. I want to feed some people. Like that's what I can do. That's my contribution. That's what I can do. But this is a testament to what happens when we support each other. You know what I'm saying? Because her thing was like, I've been wanting to do it, but I just ain't had the resources to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a cost associated with it. Let's be real now.
And effort. It's cost and effort. You feed 250 catfish dinners.
Yeah.
First you got to cook them, then you got to organize the line.
Yeah.
Big shots out to the brothers. The brothers from the nation.
The
was
FOI,
there.
shout out to Moss number 95.
Keeping them honest.
Yes, sir.
And
Coach was good.
And I ain't gonna lie, the children were happy, the families were happy.
Yeah.
I was happy. I got me a tray.
So here's another one of them moments of how it all come together, right? So as it's kicking off, one of my things, anytime we do anything in Child's Park, is I go knock on the doors of the neighbors that are right around the park, right? Like just, those 4 blocks. And so I went and knocked on the door. As I'm knocking on one door of a neighbor, there's 2 people sitting on the porch. And I'm hollering, I'm like, hey man, y'all, come grab this food. We got some free meals coming out. And the brother was like, I can't get up, I just had surgery, so I can't walk. But the sister was like, okay. She huffed and puffed. She's like, all right, I'll go over here and say, all right then. Because I'm like, man, y'all got to come get food. Like, I know we got.
Yeah, like it's a lot of food. Like nobody want to take it home.
Like, we got 98 meals left because we had to serve 2 at that point. So I'm like, we got 98 meals that we trying to get out. Y'all got to come get this food. So she was like, okay, I'll help y'all out. So she walked over and she ended up staying the full time because while she was there, she heard Sister Naira was like, we need some help with, this line management. And so she ended up getting behind it. She went to go get her food and bring something back to, her pops. She ended up volunteering and staying for the entire year.
I seen her.
And she didn't leave, like one of the last ones to leave.
That was
you know what I'm saying? So it was just like that kind of stuff. We talk about putting neighbor back in the hood and creating opportunities for people to get involved. Like, thank you again, Sister Ernestine. Thank you, Moss 95, Brother Lamar, Sister Naira, like Brother Sawab, like everybody who has
Brother
something
Kendrick.
to do with Brother Kendrick, Brother Brad, man. Imam Abdul Kareem came through. L.A. Keys, he came by for a minute, man. He was ready to help out. He supported, and just the neighbors, residents, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, man.
And that was Friday.
Yeah, that was Friday.
And then we had the catalyst.
And that's why I ain't mad at Mr. Edmond for eating and running, because he went over to the
He went and held it down for us at the catalyst.
TheMoShowLive.com at the catalyst, man.
It was live performances. It was poetry.
Yeah.
Big shots out to the whole catalyst team. Mo, if y'all don't know, Mo approved. Yeah. Mo was here. Mo doing radio shows here. Mo was doing kids events here. St. Pete Kids Got Talent.
Yep.
She went to and took her talents to the Atlanta area. And she's been a huge supporter ever since. And she had her birthday party, Tampa Breakfast Club. We actually co-hosted maybe 5 events this weekend.
Okay. Yeah, we did. And then
I was all over the place.
We was over the place. Friday, I was at the Luck Fashion Show.
Okay, gotcha. Was that the green?
Yes.
What?
It was at Coastal Creative.
At Coastal Creative.
When you had, you had.
Yes, that was.
Because I seen you guys.
Yeah, you did your thing. Yeah, you did your thing.
That was the green.
It was all the same day now.
I'm like, yeah.
5 events by the time.
So we like feeding people over here. You over here at the fashion show. You over here at the catalog.
And let me tell you about this fashion show, right?
Yeah, talk to me.
You walk in this Coastal Creative. First of all, I've never seen so many Rolls Royces in my life.
Him.
That show.
No, everybody in there had a Rolls Royce there or something equivalent to.
Okay.
Something equivalent to a Rolls Royce.
Yeah. Was it the Chrysler that looked like a Phantom?
Nah.
Was it the Phantom?
It was the Phantom. It was the Phantom.
It was the Phantom.
But you know what? Shout out to Valdez Scantling.
Yes.
Okay.
Big shout out to the Super Bowl winning.
Two-time
Super Bowl winner.
Yeah.
Hometown hero.
Yeah, yes. He put this on. His line was the first line to walk out.
Okay.
Because he has his own clothing line.
Yeah.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's partnered up with Express.
Okay.
And his clothing line is going in there. If I'm speaking wrong, just let me know. But yeah, and then my son came down from Atlanta and he opened it up, sung his song. It was really good. Food was good. A matter of fact, they gave us free clothes.
Oh wow!
Like you could just it was a rack full of clothes, and you could just pick out your size: jean jackets, hoodie, t-shirt.
That was fly. I like
Should have put that on the flyer.
I'm telling you, you'd have had a better turnout.
What it was 300 plus already there.
Yeah, no, they did it.
Yeah, it was already a nice little turnout.
Creative ain't no small spot, nah.
And what they did was, once you got your clothes, you customize it. They had somebody there already screen printing the logos on the clothes, and they had like 4 different designs, and you picked the one that you wanted to put on your clothes.
Oh wow!
So
that's a different kind of show, man.
Yeah. So that was it. And then Saturday we also was at
the sneaker ball.
The sneaker ball.
So after the NARAB 100 City tour.
Okay.
Right.
So you got your Black Wealth building in the morning.
And then we went to the sneaker ball.
The family sneaker ball.
Okay.
This was I honestly was surprised. Right?
Okay.
I didn't know I was gonna be there. I ended up there. It was nice. Big shouts out to King Core. His son, the whole family. I mean,
Blue, no worries, Mama Blue. What was going on? She said she had to miss that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then Mama Blue said we had the rehearsal with Charles Smith at the Jet Jackson Rec Center for Motherland. So I seen the dance.
Yes.
Like the
dance. They had a free, it was a free
like free dance lesson.
It was a free dance lesson with Charles. Anybody know Charles? He's amazing. He moved off to New York. He does his thing. In fact, he choreographed for the New York Nets.
Okay.
Like I've seen it, like the basketball. His sister is Young Barbecue.
Okay.
Also,
BBQ.
Yeah. So
internet sensation.
Yeah. So they do that. He's here this week to participate in the Motherland.
Big shouts out to their family doing their thing.
The mother, If you ride now, they got
it's rolling. Yeah.
They got a billboard with the Motherland on it. Man. Yeah. So
it is April 20th. Yeah. I think it starts at 5 p.m.
That's Saturday, right?
This Saturday.
It's a lot happening.
Mark your calendar. Down at Williams Park, and we doing this for all the times when people couldn't go in Williams Park and sit on the benches. See, I heard the story.
Yeah,
when her grandma couldn't sit on those benches.
We're gonna pause right there. We gotta do a real quick break, and then we're gonna take And we're going to continue talking about community events because we did like some lakeside chats this weekend. Amazing. I want to talk about the chat.
I went to the beach. All right, let's go. All right.
I will be back, y'all, man. Y'all stick around because it's Monday and when it's up.
Are in need of humanitarian aid. Some 15 million of those.
France to find a solution to the conflict. Also today on the newsroom at 12 hours GMT with me, Nick Miles. A new report tells us why adults with COVID suffer far more than children. And in New York,
I relish the day that I get to face him and speak my truth.
To returning citizens, we were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio at 99 Jams to talk about, Amendment 4 and other local, policies and politics. Enjoyed it, so we started doing it on Sundays as like a podcast with, at the time, Janet Michelle. She was our co-host and she, filled that role until she moved. And then we had Carla Bristol, Carla B. She came in for a season. And then Reno was behind the scenes. He was always present because we did organizing together, so he'd come and hang out. And then the things that he was saying off camera was like, man, we might as well just have you on the show.
The negative thoughts that you is thinking about right now, or any particular subject, y'all, just flip it.
Turn problems into opportunities.
Problems are opportunities, man. Big shouts out to Sauce and Predo, man.
Real deal, man.
We on the jump board together right now.
Just being around people and clearly always talking, I just felt like at least learn something, so as you see that you're not going to shut up, you can have substance to your conversation and not just be labeled somebody who just love to talk.
Really being informative, looking to give the information that isn't readily available in our community.
Multiple meteorologists can look at the same data and come up with a different forecast.
And so now you take those models, take that data and say, okay, based upon all of that,
absolutely,
you might be in between here and there, and that's my know what I'm saying speech. Most recently, after Carla B, transitioned out and went to do other things as well, Qiana, we invited Qiana.
I've been working with the guys for a while outside of this, and they called me to interview. And when I came in to interview that Sunday, after the show, they was like, hey, you need to be a part of the show. And I was like, okay.
I look at it almost like a band and the instruments, but it's just the instrument that we're using is our voices.
My voice is already kind of squeaky. I know my voice can get squeakier.
You have to have your radio voice on and have that vocal control.
I talk lower when I need to calm it down. And when I'm very passionate about it, I slow it down. And because I want you to understand what I'm saying. What's good for the geese is good for the gander. So if you keep it secrets, just know that she can too.
Okay, hey, see, that's why you need it on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. You feel? So you gonna even things out. You know what I'm saying? I was just joking. You know what I'm saying?
We just understand power, and in terms of people's attention, because it costs. People's attention costs. That's why it's called pay attention.
We want to present local information right up there with, the trending topics.
One thing that's a common denominator with all of us is that we're all passionate about our people.
For me, what you take from me is that I'm real and I'm passionate about the growth of our people.
The overall goal, I would say, is to have a more informed community. Around electoral politics, around health, around equity. It's about the mission of connecting the dots and closing the gaps, inspiring people to see what's possible, and trying to be an example. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing sometimes, but you do the best that you can with what you have, and you pray that others will be inspired to join in.
For more info, visit cdatcenter.org/Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
Teenager who was later found dead after being killed in what Israel called a terrorist attack. Palestinian authorities say the settlers burned down.
Hello, I'm Gabe Ortiz, and this is WEDU Arts Plus. Based out of St. Pete, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a morning radio show about hip-hop life and urban culture. Meet the hosts who inform and empower their listeners.
I'm Jabbar Edman. I go by Mr. Edman. My role, I'm a host and I'm co-founder.
My name is Brother John Muhammad, Your Brother John, yourbrotherjohn.com. And my role on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is host or co-host.
I just go by Qiana. Sometimes you may hear the guys call me Q. I may say Q just depending on my personality that day. And I'm the female of the crew. I think I keep balance when you look at the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So that's my role.
And I'm Bruce Moore Jr. A lot of people do know Bruce Moore Jr., obviously being born and raised here and going to school here, but there's many more people that know Reno.
St. Peter's small, and so the good things and bad things that come with a small city, you know, everybody knowing each other, of course, would be one of the pluses.
My neighbors were not only just my neighbors.
That's what it's been. We back?
Yeah, we're back.
Well,
we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Okay.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Hey. Oh, you know what else was a moment for me?
Okay, we're gonna let them know who we is.
Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Ed.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka CDAT.
CDAT.
We'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool.
Because smart
is the
new
gangsta.
Baby.
And if you don't know,
now you know.
No. It sounds good when you got here.
Yeah,
It does.
This my radio voice, and I ain't got my headphones on.
Just know that. Just know what it is.
Listen,
so you don't get the full experience.
Qiana, it's gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be okay.
It'll be fine, Qiana. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry, Qiana. Carrie, good morning.
Jabbar is going to be the reason my hair fall out.
You don't blame that on me.
Yes.
Like I can bring these gray hairs. Right?
Yeah, I'm putting the gray hairs on Jabbar.
I'm blaming on somebody.
You know what? So actually, on a sad note, the city lost Buster.
I've been seeing that. Yeah.
Oh, if anybody know Buster, he was.
Tell me about Buster. For the people who don't know,
you know, Buster worked for the city. He I met him over 20 years ago with Cheyenne and him helping the models and stuff like that. He was just a big personality.
Yeah.
Really?
Every tribute that I'm seeing is saying that, like how, you know, he had like a really big presence. People knew when he came, when he walked in the room, he changed the room. He lit up the room. So,
literally.
So yeah, a lot of people are grieving, you know, his loss right now, man. So definitely prayers to his family.
Yeah, his twin sister and you know, all his friends, close friends and family. So
yeah, I hear that. And the hip hop community lost Rico Wade, man.
Yes.
Rico Wade, 1/3 of the production team of the Dungeon family. Organized Noise. And man, 52 years old. It's another one of them things, man. It's like,
young.
you know, young, 52 years young. So they saying his cause of death has not been disclosed. Killer Mike confirmed his death on Instagram with a heartfelt tribute expressing the profound loss and gratitude for Wade's mentorship and friendship. His journey began in the 1980s and deeply influenced the Atlanta sound that was big in the 90s and the early 90s with Outkast, Andre 3000, Big Boy, as well as Sleepy Brown. He was instrumental in pioneering the groundbreaking blend of Southern funk, soul, and socially conscious lyrics. He produced the Goody Mob album and lots of others, man. Definitely going to be missed.
Yes, legend. Young legend.
Yeah, young legend. Rico Wade, man.
He is the man that's behind
Southern Playalistic, Cadillac Funk.
Really, one of the dudes behind the Atlanta scene. People don't know. The Dungeon birthed a lot of artists from Atlanta, including Future.
Yep.
Right? Future is an artist that came
from the Dungeon family.
Came from Rico Wade. And Rico Wade was the Dungeon. He was the basement. That was his spot.
Yeah.
That put them on the map.
Right. So yeah, definitely shout out to them. And oh yeah, we was talking about events, and we said we had a couple more that we wanted to wrap up, let people know about the Lakeside Chat. Y'all got to check out these Lakeside Chats, man.
The lake. Cause
it
right,
is.
and it feels like vent sessions.
Yeah,
like people like getting it off their chest.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like unloading, because I think vent has a different kind of connotation.
So it ain't vent then,
but it's like
it's a vented process in it.
But people kind of laying some stuff down. They putting some stuff on that table.
Listen, heavy.
Yeah, they putting some stuff on that table when we had these conversations.
Yes,
man.
Lakeside Chat with Brother John is the host. If y'all don't know, that was one of the first projects from the New Image Project.
Yeah,
it actually was the first.
Yeah,
right. A lot of people say Tampa Bay Breakfast Club because honestly, the Lakeside Chat kind of had its own audiences and following. Everybody who follow us don't even know that
about
we do
the Lakeside Chat.
The Lakeside Chat.
That's true.
And that it was the catalyst for like kind of all this stuff we're doing.
Like flagship. Yeah, there was a big flagship.
While we talking about another moment, I bumped into somebody. Just because it just,
on topic but off topic. Is that the intro?
Yeah, it is still on topic.
Okay,
on
y'all.
Topic, but
all right,
topic.
fellas. That's enough, fellas.
Check out go to the Lakeside
go
Chat.
to the Lakeside Chat.
Like Lakeside Chat, follow Lakeside Chat.
This is another thing about the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm.
I bumped into somebody who was doing another podcast.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And they say what motivated them to want to do it was the Breakfast Club.
Wow.
Was us.
Oh, that made me smile. From
and they strive to be as consistent as us. You know,
what?
And that they used to study just our audience and stuff, and that's how if they could reach that, they felt like they were successful.
Wow.
And I'm gonna say
thank
this,
you.
y'all.
Yeah.
And I want to thank Janet Michelle.
Yeah.
Carla Bristol.
Yep.
I want to thank one and only Pensacola.
Pensacola Poppy.
Reno.
Pensacola.
Reno. Yes, the insurance man.
Yeah.
But I want to thank y'all because I've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
Right. I've heard a lot of people say that not only were they inspired by us, but they were motivated to get up and do it.
Yeah.
They felt that, that they had to not worry about the perfection.
Yeah.
They didn't have to worry about, and it was one of the reasons.
Yeah.
Is a lot of people say, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club inspired them. Y'all inspire me.
Yeah.
I be inspired every time I hear something and people say something because this is a labor of love.
It is, man. And again, our whole mission, we say it every time we come on, is to redefine what's cool. And using these platforms to be able to put out information, get knowledge, awareness, information, all of that stuff to the community, man, and then know that you're inspiring other people to do that is what it's all about. Like, it's never a competition type deal. It can't be really, because we want you to win.
Yeah.
so
we ain't on that.
So it's like you can't compete with us because we really want you to win.
Yeah, we ain't on that.
We want you to win, win.
We'll help you.
We want you to win big.
We'll help you. We'll help you with figuring out your demographic, figuring out what equipment you need.
Yeah.
We've helped. We've been instrumental. I've went in with people with the plastic card spending money. Which one to buy? Yeah, buy that. That's the one y'all got. Okay, I got to get that one. I want that one. What board y'all got? That's the board y'all got. Yeah, give me that too.
Right.
And it's inspiring because not only is people investing in themselves, they're investing in their community.
Right.
They're investing in their craft, and like you said, Brother John, that's all. That's what we're about. That's what we came for.
Absolutely. Tax days today.
Tax day. If you ain't paid your taxes,
then you gotta get them in today. So make sure that you do that. Shout out to
file an extension. Call a tax representative. There's many of them out there.
Yep. Shout out to the Voice of the People.
Yes.
If you need to
file an extension or work out a payment plan, do something.
Yeah, but get it done because the day is the day. Tomorrow. Budget open house at City Hall. A lot happening tomorrow too.
Yes, Child Support Neighborhood Association.
That's why I say April is April, and so tomorrow night is three things that
It's skipping on through April too.
It's skipping on through like it ain't playing. So tomorrow is the budget open house at City Hall. So this is an opportunity for you to hear the preliminary budget priorities, City of St. Pete budget priorities, and also an opportunity for you to speak and talk about what you think priorities should be. Where should we be spending our money? How should we be spending our dollars? And so come out to City Hall tomorrow at 6:00, and you'll be able to participate in the budget open house. If that's not your thing, come on over to the Childs Park Neighborhood Association. A lot of good stuff going to be happening there. And the Palmetto Park neighborhood, they're working on their plan, and they have the planning meeting tomorrow as well. So again, find your space, jump in it like Double Dutch.
Ooh, get in where you fit in.
Sunshine City Jazz and Poetry Festival this week, April 18th and the 21st. Live poetry and music at the Factory, 7 p.m. That's Thursday, right?
Yes, Thursday.
Thursday
is the kickoff night.
Okay, and then Jazz and Brunch is Sunday at 31 grand.
31 grand.
Followed by
Henry Ashwood. So if you love jazz, make sure you make that brunch, and then followed by
5 p.m. to 11 over at Urban.
Jazz,
more
Sundays.
jazz and R&B, man.
Yes.
So it's a lot happening, and I put it on my Facebook page. If you have family in town, where would you take them?
Oh, and I seen that, and I'm glad you said that. I ain't really got no places. We might go to the Catalyst, go to Urban, then we'll go probably to the Factory. Okay, and then we'll see the city. But right,
and when you say see the city, what's the
like 31? You know, go to the beach. Stuff like that.
Oh, I went to the beach on Sunday.
Yeah.
We went.
Tell me more.
So we got on my first set of jet skis for the year.
Okay, I was about to say
for the year.
The first set of the year.
Did you stay on them, or did you jump off and get in the water like you do?
I stayed on it
like the mermaid you are.
I stayed on them, right? And the funny part, we rented 2 jet skis.
Okay.
And so we took the kids out on them.
Okay.
We took every
that sounds like a day.
So we rented them. So we put the kids on. We went out there, but the last 10 minutes, me and HJ, which is Keisha's husband, we are the daredevils, right?
Okay.
We always making people like
yeah.
So me and HJ
jumping on boats and whatnot.
Yeah. Keisha don't even let her husband go out with me no more.
Okay, because you're gonna be like, let's do it. Go.
Like we went when we went to St. Thomas, he the one who went snorkeling with me.
Okay.
And we out there, she done called the coast, like she calling
everybody thinking it's a problem.
Right.
y'all went out so long, she thought it was a problem.
She was like, what? So we get out there the last 10 minutes, we decide we want to try to make it to the pier. Now, mama, we over there by the Skyway.
You gonna make it? Oh my!
We didn't make it. We didn't make it.
Not. From the Skyway to the you gave it a good go though.
It's a distance.
Yeah.
I figured it'd have took us, if we would have started when we first got it, maybe like 15, 20 minutes, because the jet skis go fast.
Yeah.
To get all the way on that side.
I don't know if I want that much water around me.
About 15, 20 minutes, 15.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that much water around me.
You are surrounded by water every day.
But I mean, like, I don't want to be out there on in it. Like,
you ain't never been out there in it?
I've been out there in it, but not on a jet ski with like I'm close enough where I can kind of see it. and if I have to swim,
I think I can make it.
It's gonna be tough, but I can make it. Like that's my distance. Like when I get to
doggy paddle the rest of the
when I get too far where I don't think I can swim and make the land, I'm kind of nervous out there like that.
So the funniest part, my mom get on, right?
Okay.
She's never been on the jet ski. So she finally get on and she say, "Don't go fast, Qiana."
Yeah.
So I just
go fast.
Just a little bit. She's like, "Get me off, take me off." Like she was on there for like 2 minutes now. The crazy part,
get me off this thing. Yeah.
Before she even get on, now Giselle minding her own business. This is Corey's daughter, right?
Yeah.
She does stick her head out the window because she in the car watching TV. At this point, she tired of the beach with the AC
had
on.
Enough, yeah. She's telling her, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God.
Yes, wow.
Epic.
So it was
you
nice
gotta enjoy paradise while we here.
Enjoy your family, your friends, your family, because like
people vacation here. This is what we've been talking about, Brother John.
People come here to take vacation.
We live where people come to take vacation. So really take the time and enjoy your surroundings. You know, ain't nothing wrong with going to Turks and Caicos and going to Barbados and St. Thomas.
Yep.
But there is a problem. Like I say, there's nothing wrong with going abroad, but there is a problem if you're not enjoying your natural inhabitants.
Where you are.
What they call it, habitation.
Habitat.
Your habitat.
Yeah. Stephanie, what's good? I appreciate you. So yeah, you're right, man. People come here, people take days off work to come be where we live and work and play.
And that's a part of oppression. We've been oppressed so bad. A lot of people don't do nothing but wake up, go to work, and go home. And go back to the neighborhood. So that oppression is bad because a lot of people don't know that's what we was bought to this community to do. Is to clean up and stay out the way and hide away and tuck away and it's kind of built into the culture a little bit. That's what we want to break. We want to break that norm.
That it's not for us mentality.
Yeah, that's for them. They ain't do that for us. Oh no, that's all. That's my dollar. I'm a taxpayer. You a taxpayer. We taxpayers. We gonna take advantage of everything that these taxpaying people doing. We gonna do it too.
That's right. I love that for real because that's the mindset. Like
that's the mindset
that we have to start to adapt. Like these
taking ownership
and really appreciating like our contribution to this stuff.
Yes.
Because a lot of times we act like it's happening without us or without our contribution, but realizing, man, we make a lot of this stuff happen. And so
someone happen without us, but you can take advantage of it.
Well,
not most of it.
Yeah. I mean, at some point
hit the camera. Oh. You see, you're in your phone, you're doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. Hold on.
That's an on-air production.
Speaking of the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Yeah. On-air production moments. So motivational Monday, man. It's motivational
Thank you,
Monday.
Stephanie,
for the star.
You late. Brother John did that earlier.
Motivational
moment. If you would have been in your phone,
you would have heard me when I said it.
If you would have been scrolling, she's doing big scrolls too. The camera out.
He said big scrolls. Oh my God, I did see a big swipe though. That's
when you know you talking about.
It would be funny if I didn't see it, but I did see a moment where it was like you wasn't trying to see none of whatever that was. But I did see you was like not trying to see that.
Big swipes. That's
so funny because I didn't see it. But I saw it. I'm sorry, I love you.
No, that's okay.
But I saw it.
That's okay.
Oh, so you listening to the Tampa Bay Brown morning show. It's Monday, man. We having a good
Motivation on Monday.
I'm motivated. I feel motivated.
Make your money Monday.
Yeah, move your body Monday,
yes,
man.
Yes, read a book.
Make it happen.
Like Coach D say, read a book for 5-15
No,
minutes.
actually, we gave away books at the sneaker ball.
Yes, they had books. Listen, the sneaker ball was. I can't wait to see it next year. I can't wait to see the growth. Big shouts out to Janet Michelle. Me and Janet Michelle. I ain't seen Jan. I seen her, but we always be in
like
traffic.
Yeah, you moving.
Yeah, we had a time to sit down and really wrap it up, and
that's good,
and that's good because Janet. A lot of people don't know Janet was instrumental in the MLK shutdown, the MLK presentation, which led to the structural racism study.
Yeah.
And a lot of that stuff, Janet was like, she was right there. PBR, she was right there the entire time.
Yeah. She was like, when you talk about, trailblazers and waymakers, like she's been rocking with us like in them early days. Another like one of the more resources, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, from the beginning.
Like really from the beginning.
Off top.
And everybody just jump in, pitch in, and play their part, man. And so it's definitely an amazing ride, and we appreciate Janet Michelle, all she do, all she has done, all she will do in the future.
I'm telling you, inspiring me to write, you know what I mean? I haven't written in years, right? So y'all don't know, people don't know I can write.
Okay.
I really dictate into my phone and edit, but
that's right.
I got it in my head, and
you dictate.
I've been
phone.
inspired
and edit. That's
dictate and edit.
No, but he just gave up some game, y'all.
Listen,
if you're struggling to write,
listen,
use that formula.
Use the tools because I can write, but I ain't no real quick typer. I'm a slow typer. You know what I mean? I spell words wrong. I pronounce them wrong, so I be confused in the dictation on the machine. That's why you heard me say edit. So, but yeah, I was inspired. I want to write some stuff, man. Just sitting there talking to Janet. And intellectuals, like intellectual conversations be very important.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh man, you know what? I can write about that. Dang, I can write about that. You know what I'm talking to her? She a writer.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So like inspiring each other. So I really like that.
Real deal, man. So in the spirit of Motivational Monday, there's two things that I wanted to say. One of the quotes that came up on my timeline was, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right.
Ooh.
Whether you think you can
or you think you can't,
you're right. It's all about how you think.
No, it really is.
Yeah. So just know that. And then another thing that kind of popped up for me was this idea of cognitive bias when it comes to problem solving. Like, that's a big way of saying it, right? So I'm gonna read you the cognitive bias on problem solving. Long story short, it's the technical term that they use to explain why people take the path of least resistance when it comes to problem solving, especially when you start thinking about solutions. You usually default to like a familiar solution. So you do what's comfortable. You do
what's going to be easy.
What's going to be easy. Like, you're not going to. So when we say think outside of the box or think like there is no box, that's not, according to this study that came out, that's not your first reaction.
No, like, you're definitely deep.
Yeah,
seated in the box.
Yeah, you're deep seated in the box, and so you're gonna begin to just think the way that you always thought about things. This is based upon a scientific an article in the Scientific American. It's titled "Why Your First Idea Can Blind You to a Better One," and it actually talks about the phenomenon. It reveals how our brain's inclination to cling to familiar ideas can obstruct us from identifying superior alternatives.
Wow.
And I wanted to talk about that in the context of systems change, right?
I like what you did there.
You seen it?
Yeah.
Because cognitive bias also refers to this pattern of deviation from rationality in judgment and decision making. And that's what racism is. At the end of the day,
it's
again,
a cognitive bias.
It's a cognitive bias. You know what I'm saying? Where you deviate from rationality and rational judgment in your decision making.
So I was talking to a youth about this, explaining, and we talking about racism.
Right.
This was a tough conversation. I felt like, dang, I felt old. But one of the things that I was talking about, and one of the ways I was trying to explain how racism works to the young brother, was that racism makes people do stupid things.
Yep, you said that.
And then they was like, okay, what you mean? Well, if it costs $1 million to do it with me, and it costs $10 billion to do it without me, racism would tell them to do it without me.
Yeah. And they'll be spending $10 billion.
If we can complete the mission with me, and they couldn't complete it without me, racism would tell them to do it without me.
Yeah.
That's how stupid racism is.
Yep.
It'll just like there was a study that said the Pinellas County region, St. Pete, Clearwater, Largo would save billions of dollars if it wasn't for systematic racism.
Right.
Do you think they stopped systematic racism?
Not yet.
Did any conservative group stand up and say, y'all wasting my money on racism because it's costing me more to do that to them black people than it would if we didn't do it to them? Nobody came up and said that.
And that's the point. One of the points of that study is to be able to show you just the cognitive bias, right? And how stupid and really costly racism is. And it's the price of inequity. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Erica Hall, what's going on? But yeah, so that's what it is. So cognitive bias, be mindful of your cognitive biases, y'all. And then again,
if you be mindful of your cognitive bias, you know what that make you?
What that make you?
Emotionally intelligent.
There you have it, y'all. You heard it here first.
Some people are very unemotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
Unemotionally
unemotionally intelligent. So some strategies or techniques you can use to mitigate the effects of cognitive bias and foster more effective problem solving include counteracting cognitive bias and decision making by actively seeking out diverse perspectives and alternative viewpoints. Don't always ask your immediate circle. Like, again, part of that thinking outside of the box is asking somebody who don't think like you.
The crazy part is people want people around them that thinks like them. People like people.
To a degree.
Listen,
to a degree.
People, listen, when you building things like corporations, groups, people tell you to find like-minded people.
Yeah.
So what they're really prepping you for is cognitive bias.
Oh.
They're really prepping you not to go as far as you really could go, because what they tell you is to find like-minded people.
I think you start with like-minded people, but you don't stay there.
Right. So when you think about
you start with the people you got, whether they like-minded or not, as long as they get on the boat.
But you're gonna have problems if you I don't think you're gonna be able to get going without having like-minded people.
So listen, let's take
master
this.
organizer.
No, let's talk about this.
Master
I think
facilitator.
we're all like-minded people, but we think different.
Yeah.
You know, like
I heard that.
We challenge each other.
Yeah.
Like we're not yes men and yes women.
Right.
Like
Agreed.
the core of who we are is
Like-minded. Yeah.
like-minded,
Yeah.
but we're not gonna just agree just
No.
because.
That's what we like-minded at.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the main.
We like-minded in our and the fact that we're not going to agree on everything. That's the thing. The one thing we agree on is that we're not going to agree on everything.
And then we build up from there.
Oh wow!
Then we go up from there.
y'all rewind that tape back. Make sure that you put that in the clips in the rotation. The one thing we agree on is that we're not going to agree on everything.
Yeah,
I like that.
And we build a solid relationship from there.
That's absolutely the truth.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's absolutely that. So seek out diverse perspectives and alternative viewpoints. Engage open-mindedness, encouraging open-mindedness and a willingness to challenge your own assumptions is also another one of the strategies. Yep. Implementing systematic decision-making processes that incorporate checks and balances to reduce the impact of biases.
So is corporate cognitive bias systematic racism?
I think it's how it's applied. I think it's how it's applied.
Hey.
It's the application and how does your cognitive bias manifest itself? You know what I'm saying? Because again, it's basically your default setting that has you just deviating from rationality and your judgment and your decision making.
It blocks rational decision.
Yeah.
And in a corporate or a structured in a structured environment, that blocking of rational decisions is like a systematic something.
Well, that's
something. I ain't saying
it is systematic, but again, that's why I said it depends on how it showed up.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, because it ain't got to be that.
Because another one of the biases could be this mindset of putting profits over people,
or it could be
your default setting has you not consider people. It's all about profit.
That's fiduciary responsibility in the corporate world.
So why y'all say that? Now listen,
capitalism.
Yeah,
is over people.
You had to say that last.
It's horrible.
And guess what, Qiana? I can make a book of talk.
Horrible. No, what I was about to say was probably. I had to leave it at horrible because I'm about to say something else.
Okay.
And I really want to say it so bad. Oh, I want to say it so bad.
The old like.
Oh, I want to say it so bad, but I'm not. Not on the app.
Okay, thank you for that. Because we don't have money. We don't have a budget for FCC fines.
But I got a budget I did for you, but I'm going to leave it there.
Right on.
Okay.
Warren, what's good?
Gabe,
man, what's going on? Gabriel Dilworth in the building, man.
I got one. I got one.
Wait, before we go there, it's 99 Jam Spring Marathon.
Listen,
all the way to April 30th. We are trying to fundraise $10,000 for the station. Right? Please donate. We have been asking every Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
We got 10 slots. 10 slots, 1,000 apiece. Come on.
There you have it.
There's only 10 slots. There's only 10 slots remaining. Give $1,000 and beat a 10,000.
Yeah, start there.
Make
it easy.
I was about to say something else, but I'm not gonna say it.
It's Monday.
Hey, I like how your cognitive bias prevents you from saying it.
It's in check. And then the other part of it, you got to remember, like, Qiana ain't had no sleep too, so she doing really good. Like, she doing really good. Because usually that be that thing to be like, I'm finna just let you have it.
I'm not gonna let you have it.
Yeah, she disciplining herself.
Yes, it is the spring
marathon. And I want to thank those who gave. So on Friday we had about $100 that came in for the marathon. So thank y'all for your donations. Thank you for your contributions and keep it coming, man.
Because we're asking for 10. Yeah. We're asking for $10.
10 bands. 10K. We need 10 bands. We need 10 bands. Listen, y'all laugh.
Will it be you? It's somebody out there that got it.
And y'all want to give it to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, really Care Festa Radio. And we understand that want and that need because we want it. And
You know what I just felt like?
What you felt like?
You know how like you wake up in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
And your TV on.
Uh-huh. When that man hollering. Remember that man used to be hollering in the middle of the night?
It is somebody.
It's somebody out there.
And then after that one go off the dude with the water, and he got you like a little tube of water.
And he a little calmer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, hey.
Yeah. Get this water.
Get the water.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, please donate. 99 Jams Care Festival Radio. This is a community radio station.
Yes, it is.
And we're powered by you. We're powered by the community. We're powered off of more than love, because love don't pay the light bill.
They showed them though. Hey, caller, introduce yourself.
Is that
no good? Oh.
Repeating cognitive.
Okay.
Because it's based around the mind state.
Yeah.
And I know y'all know that the work that me and Eric Jackson was doing.
Yes.
With 727 Story and the conflict resolution.
Yes.
Our whole therapy is based on cognitive therapy.
Right.
It's therapy for what you thinking about.
Right.
Like
right.
And I can really, really, really see why, they really didn't want that around here. But
see because they have cognitive biases.
Yeah. So before we say that, this is King Jab and not
the voice of the people.
Yeah,
I thought that was Pastor. Don't you know?
I thought it was too, because he came in laughing.
Yeah.
So
and God,
right? So.
He done got woke up in the middle of the night to them commercials too. Yes, sir. But no, that's right though, Jab. That cognitive. I mean, those cognitive processes are very important and essential and could make a huge impact, because a lot of the work that we do and a lot of the challenges that we face, I believe, are directly connected to our mindset. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so if we start getting into the work of changing mindset and really understanding our mindset when we walk into these situations, we can make better decisions on the back end is what the motivational moment was all about.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, King Jab. King Jab, thank you, voice of the people. Thank you for all that you're doing.
Yes,
Seeing the Dream, the Professor, y'all doing some great work. Tell the people when they can tune in and catch you live.
Oh man, y'all catch me right here on 99 Jams every Thursday from 9 to 10.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit more rougher than the breakfast.
That's he got the dull, rusty knife. I knife a little sharp.
No. It's the voice of the people. It's the voice of the people.
You
the
might
people
get some jagged cuts over there.
Listen, the people sometimes are just that way. Thank you for all you do, my brother.
Thursdays at 9 a.m. Right at 99 Jams to Bird.
And you can donate on that show too. All donations could be to 99 Jams the Bird.
Right on.
I want to say this.
What up, Dan? I see Brother Red. I see Elder Jones. Thank you.
We've been talking about hip hop.
Sharonda.
Mm-hmm.
And this new rap beef battle.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to talk about this.
Okay.
In an enlightening, emotionally intelligent way.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So for all the people who don't know what's going on,
everybody beefing.
There's been a new track that came out, or out actually, called "We Don't Trust You."
Is this the J. Cole Kendrick Lamar?
Cole, Kendrick Lamar,
okay,
Drake,
okay,
Rick Ross,
okay,
and a whole bunch of other people. So what has happened? Kendrick Lamar came out with a very strong track.
Okay,
and people saying this is good for hip hop. People saying this is amazing.
Competition.
So J. Cole responded with another diss track. These brothers, are actually the top of their lyrical game. These are the.
But then J. Cole apologized.
I'm all right with the apology though.
I'm all right with the apology too. But this is the thing: we're not in the hip hop culture like that. Right?
Yeah.
We love the culture,
but
we're not necessarily in the competition. This is like a sport. This is.
So we talked about this on the Plug Report.
This is the new WWE wrestling.
Okay.
That's what I want. That's what I'm trying to dress this up for everybody.
So he's framing it, and we're gonna talk about it. Okay.
So this new round of beef rap has helped lift up hip hop. These are some of the most highest and biggest selling artists, and this is some of the most interest that they've been able to gather for some time now.
Okay.
And it's all because of the beef. They all going at Drake. They all either going at Kendrick. And J. Cole released a diss track responding to Kendrick Lamar. And then at that diss track, after that diss track, he went on to his own show. He puts on a concert every year and got on his own stage, used his own platform to apologize. He said that the diss track didn't sit well with his soul.
I'm with that all the way.
And he could not move forward. And
yeah. And what I heard him saying when I was listening to it was the way that he felt about the original track from Kendrick Lamar. I was like, okay, yeah, I hear that. But because of the competition in the sport, your circle be like, what you gonna do? You gotta say something. What you gonna do? You gotta say something. And so he like basically yielded to that and then said something, but it wasn't something that he wanted to do.
Yes.
But because you give in to that, and I united with that wholeheartedly because I know what that's like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then you regret what you did right after.
Yeah, but then the bigger man and the whole growth moment, I think, for me, seeing him come out and just being able to say like, "Yo, this was whack." Like I did that. And
that was big for the culture.
Like
that's a thing.
But they slamming him for that.
But I'm not. So I'm with y'all.
Yeah.
So the culture, some people are slamming him. Some people, I'm on the side.
Yeah.
I'm not slamming.
Yeah.
J. Cole is who J. Cole is. So I don't know why they expected something else.
Yeah.
Jermaine.
Yeah, and he was like, "Man, that's whack."
Jermaine.
He was like, I was basically saying, "Man, I was flawed for that. Like that ain't what I do."
And the bars weren't his bars. He don't be rapping about like killing people. And
that ain't what he do.
Now, what he do talk about, he's the best.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean.
Way of,
in his lane.
In his lane, like I'm gonna write my best bars. Like ain't nobody coming at me.
They call that bravado.
But I'm not.
That's what they call it, bravado. Look, you like that? I'm telling you, I got a glossary in my head. Thesaurus. I got a whole thesaurus.
What they call it?
Bravado.
Explain.
It's like, I'm macho. You know what I'm saying? I'm the best. It's the bravado of hip hop. That's what. If you ever notice with rap, it's always about being the best, being the greatest, the greatest of all time, the GOAT. All those terms
I never heard it called bravado.
Bravado.
I have.
Listen, man, I told you I got a thesaurus up here.
I've heard you got your bravado.
Reading rainbow, reading rainbow.
Okay, bring it back. Bring it back. You're going too far.
I can fly.
Yeah, you went too far.
Okay.
We're talking about J. Cole.
And the bravado in rap hip hop.
And not Rick Ross.
Oh, yes.
He's involved now?
Rick Ross and Drake got something. Then Rick Ross' baby mama done hopped in because she got something to say. Like, it's a...
Okay, so bravado is a noun. A bold manner or show of boldness intended to impress or intimidate.
Now, see, if you would have asked me how to spell it, see, that's how you would have got me. See, I know what the word means.
Look, I just did you solid. You good. Don't go back.
Move forward. Keep going.
I brought you back.
I wanted to put it in there.
No, just for the people
word
who
of the
might
day.
not know what the word of the day is. Bravado. A bold manner or show of boldness intended to impress or intimidate.
And see, that's where hip hop. That's part of the hip hop culture. And what? And see,
I say this man's song "Reading Rainbow." Yes, he really did.
So listen, and this what I really want to say this. I really want to say this. Y'all gotta understand that this is like the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
They're pairing these guys up, calling it the Big Silver War. These companies are cashing in.
Yeah.
Like this is gonna be a big payday for some corporation.
Right. Real quick, we got a caller, but I want to read Juan's comment. I think it's relevant as well. He said, "No, rap beef does not warrant public apologies. This is not a battle."
Ooh.
Cole said what he said.
Stand on it.
He lost the beef.
But I'm finna tell you. So I'm going to disagree because what happens is
he lost the rap battle.
No. What happened is Cole apologized early. If you listen to any rap beef, they eventually apologize. They all make up.
He just did it faster.
He just did it faster.
And see, I'm glad you said that.
He didn't let it drag out and become
almost every beef has been squashed with an apology. Yeah. Almost all of it.
But it doesn't make as much news as the beef.
Yeah.
And this is what we want. Like to go ahead squash it. And so like we could go
like
really make
some money.
Hey, introduce yourself, sorry.
What's going on? We ain't squashing nothing.
No, sir. No, we know. No.
Pick a side.
Once they squash it, but not publicly.
Hey, I just want to say good morning to y'all let y'all know, man. Y'all tune in to the St. Pete Funny Podcast tonight. Y'all check me out. I'm glad y'all. I love what y'all do, putting it out there.
Yes,
and
sir.
This Wednesday, big announcement, man. Open mic company night gonna be at Urban Drinkery.
Third Wednesday.
Yeah, this Wednesday. I say they're gonna open it up by 8:30. We're gonna start the show around 9:15. We got a lot of people that's from the city that's gonna be doing comedy for the first time. I don't want to leak their names.
Okay.
But if you want to come in there and laugh, it's gonna be doing it for the first time. So they well-known people that have got on the list.
Right on.
Everybody, man. So it's gonna be so coming. My comedy friends gonna come down and do their thing. And if you missed the last month, I can tell you what's up there like.
Oh, listen. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, man. It was hilarious from start to finish. If y'all don't know, we have some of the funniest comedians in the Tampa Bay area, and big shouts out to Damian Davis Comedy for putting these people together. Because I'm talking about drop dead funny. I'm talking about comic view funny.
Yeah.
This thing I'm talking about your girl.
No,
your girl.
It ain't comic view funny. It's hashtag St. Pete funny.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Up there like Granny Panties. Up there like Granny Panties on first.
So since he started up, okay, so
thank.
Appreciate it, David. Comedian Damian Davis, y'all.
Juan just put in the chat. Do you think Nikki will apologize to any of?
No.
But
because that's what she do.
But and it's a part of the hip hop culture. So what? But this is all I'm saying. It is a structured situation, like we were just talking about, cognitive dissonance, or what we said, cognitive
bias. Yeah,
cognitive dissonance is
that's
one of them brothers.
Yeah, that's in the family.
So cognitive bias and this cognitive thing. These people are getting paid a lot of money to do this. Call them.
Good morning, Mom.
The word of the day is cognitive, right?
The word of the day is cognitive and bravado.
In the midst of this beef, the cognitive thinking was, man, this boy from Compton talking about he ready to crash out.
Yeah.
And then you got J. Cole and Drake talking about, I'm finna call my shooters.
My
state been different the whole time, bro.
The whole time.
They wasn't ready for this, bro.
That's right. Now I appreciate that, King Jab, because you're right. And again, for me, thank you, King Jab. The thing for me with I don't know if it was even like an apology. It was just an acknowledgement of the fact like that this ain't what I do.
I think he said I apologize.
Okay, well there you have it.
He said the word.
So even then, like I'm all right.
It's all right to be a man.
It's all right to be like, man, that ain't what I do. That like I was flawed for that. Like
y'all called me out of my character. That's what he said. That this ain't what I do. This ain't how I do it. And that's why he said it didn't sit well with his soul. Because he knows.
And that's why it wasn't. And that's why it didn't hold the weight. It just wasn't good.
He got emotional intelligence. So he knows that this is what the system wants out of them.
Yeah.
They want them to have their gloves on, battling out against each other because it is good for sales.
Yeah.
Rick Ross is probably one of the best rappers when he's in the middle of a beef.
Yeah.
Right? So he needed this beef to pop his name off.
Competition definitely make you better.
Drake is a master at these beef records. I don't know if y'all heard the Drake record. Like, Drake won.
Oh, Drake won?
To me,
I didn't listen.
Bar for bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bar for bar, the man did a whole song.
And I think it was another one of them things too where, and I see you one and I unite with it totally, man. I grew up hip hop too, so I understand the culture and what it means. I think as we talk about the evolution of the culture and we start looking at individuals, right? Because we have this group think. This is another part of this cognitive thing where we have this group think. I think what J. Cole did was he just bucked the traditional group thinking.
But even
traditional group thinking is like, okay,
cut off his head.
But
even though you got bodied in your thing, you stand on it and still be like, nah.
He said it in the release, the mixtape.
I might erase it.
Might delete later.
Yeah.
So he went in knowing.
And he was already kind of like.
They should have told him, man, don't release it.
Yeah.
That's when it comes to your team.
Be like, no, man,
that ain't you, bro.
Yeah.
That when you gotta have one party. It can't be a group conversation. It gotta be you and your dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And your dog who up one with you. You know what I'm saying? It might be your lady. It might be somebody. And say, hey, man, that ain't you.
Yeah. I'll just really ask you, what are you doing, man?
Yeah. What? Yeah, that's one of your questions.
Yeah. That's what.
So,
what are you doing?
And then first was, what is you doing? And then, okay, what are you gonna get out of this?
Yeah.
What's your
benefit?
What's your goal? What's your plan for this?
He could have stayed true to J. Cole. Wrote a 5-bar about just hit like how he usually
just do what he do.
And then
listen, he could have did that, and then that would have been more in line. He would have been like more subliminals, more wordplay.
Yeah,
right.
You get what I'm saying? Because that's his style.
Yeah. I hear that. One last thing on this. Much respect for Cole, but in context, history says he lost. True, and he said he lost too.
Yeah, he bowed out gracefully.
Yeah, he bowed out gracefully. Meg the Stallion challenge. You seen this? I saw a video with a woman that was going viral because she was saying that this new Meg the Stallion challenge devalues women. And she was like, okay, here we go with another one.
Are you serious? What is the challenge? What is it? Get down on the eagle?
It's basically, it's like a twerk thing.
With your knees, and they be like,
I
don't see it.
So there you go. So you know what it is.
I'm just explaining it to the viewers. The listeners.
Well,
explain to it. It's like you drop down, get your eagle on, girl.
It's like all kind of stuff.
Oh, it's more than that?
Yeah, it was rough.
I'm going to Twitter right now. X it is.
Go to X.
X marks the spot.
But the Meg the Stallion challenge. But like that's been the thing. I think is it the song with her and Glorilla? Is that?
I like Glorilla
though. And so like the response to it was this woman saying like, okay, here we go with another one of these challenges. Women butt shaking, for the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can we not do that again? Can we do something else? Like, yeah, can we have a like raise your kids challenge or read a book challenge or like trying to be more holistic in the approach to some of these trends.
So I mean, what happened is the people dictate the trends.
No, that's what we think. But go ahead.
No, but
I'm gonna talk about it.
We
see that's what we think because there's an algorithm.
I know that
and we don't create it.
Yeah. So,
but what I'm saying is, whatever people they think is popular, that's how these trends are created, right? You're on here talking about it, like created.
He about to go look for it.
No, I'm gonna start a new challenge.
No, but I'm just saying. She said about and her whole statement went viral, right?
Yeah.
You went viral. Make your trend.
I was just going to say that.
Do
so now you're viral.
You start the grandma draw challenge. The grandma draw.
No, we're gonna do. But
what can we do? Let's start. Let's think of us a challenge and see if we can get some traction.
Hey,
let's do that read a book challenge.
Let's do that get money challenge. No, hold on. I want to say this.
It's a bunch of them.
We are not creating these trends.
Mm-hmm.
We are creating it, but it's being facilitated by a master, and it's the puppet master. It is the same people that made television, right? They made these programs, and this is a broke down, more intense, more concentrated version of the program. And we are not in control of that algorithm.
Right.
No matter how many times you like the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club and share our posts, if we don't get caught up in that algorithm, it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
So what we got to do.
But if people like it and share it, we're now caught up in the algorithm.
For some people, but I see what he's saying.
There's the government is right now prosecuting ByteDance, and see politics with Mr. Edmond. Look out. ByteDance is the company that makes TikTok.
Okay.
And why are they on ByteDance? Because ByteDance is pumping content to the American public that is not pumping to the Chinese public.
It's not, one size
the
fits all.
algorithm is different for them. So their challenge is the read a book challenge, the calculus challenge.
Yeah, how you sow.
Yes. And how you follow your mama and daddy challenge.
Yeah.
But then you get to us and our algorithm. It's not that they ain't shaking their butt over there. It ain't that they ain't doing the Meg the Stallion challenge over there. They're not promoting it and pushing it to the top of the algorithm.
Yeah.
They're suppressing that algorithm. And then they push it to us. And now that's all I see. I'm scared to look at it. Because as soon as I look at it, that's all they're going to be showing.
Yeah, that's true. Because after you do that, it's like anything. When you having conversations about something and now all you see on your timeline is the things you was having conversations about. So, yeah, I'm with you on that. My question is, how much of this are distractions because that always comes up as a question. What's really going on?
World War III
while we're watching the J. Cole Big 3 beef and the Megan Thee Stallion challenge. Like what's really going on? Like
World War III. Don't you know Israel and Iran have been throwing missiles at each other all weekend? Don't you know that there are geopolitical forces that are really trying to change the way we live? Don't you know the war in the Congo has been going on a whole year? Genocide and atrocities have been going on, and we're not talking about the atrocities. We're talking about the booty shaking. We're talking about the counterfeit rap beef, right? That's being manufactured in somebody's lab, and then they coming out with albums and records in 2 hours while it's people dying and fighting for their life worldwide.
Yeah, there you
go. It's a cause.
Do we really know about the air quality in our communities, right? Do we really know about the economy? Do we know why it's important to come to this budget open house tomorrow meeting? Do we really understand property taxes, ad valorem taxes? Do we understand millage rates?
Do you understand the millage rate?
Like I looked at my light bill, right? Like I actually looked at my light bill. When was the last time you really looked at your light bill?
I don't. I just pay it.
Okay. Do you know how much the customer charge is on your light bill? What is that for? My customer charge was $12.89. Is that a good rate or not? I don't know. The energy charge is $91.
Wait, the customer charge?
Customer charge, $12.89.
No, they raping. That's a rape shop.
Damn. Excuse me.
The rape kid.
Hold on.
What is the customer charge? You charging me to be a customer?
But that's what I'm saying.
Dude, cut it out.
Do we know enough about the bill to even know if $12.89 is an increase or a decrease?
I don't even call Duke Energy. So what is the custom charge?
I call them and say, y'all need to cut the lights back on. It's kids in that house.
That's a different charge though. Check it out. There's an energy charge. It's 1,000 kilowatt hours at 9.17 cents. Right.
Okay, that's how you get up to $90.
Yeah, that's how you get to $90 because it's 1,000 kilowatt hours. And then there's another energy charge. I guess it's tiers, right? So the second energy charge was like $5 and some change because the rate is 10 cents, right? For every 58 kilowatt hours. There's 2 fuel charges. There's an assessment asset securitization charge.
Oh yeah, they charge you for their work.
Like who determines that? Who sets these rates? Can somebody tell us that? Like we need to get somebody from Duke Energy to talk about it.
Elected officials.
Taxes, because taxes are on the bill.
Yeah.
My taxes on my light bill was $26.99.
Yeah, this regulated.
They don't even know
who get that money.
So you just identify $50 that can be cut off your bill.
I'm just looking at the bill. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like,
don't talk about that doggone water bill.
Oh man, that's a whole
bring that up.
Yeah. But if we're going to talk about it, let's talk about this real quick in the time that we have left. St. Petersburg has launched a renter utility relief program. And it assists tenants who are struggling with their utility bills. And so you can find out more about that. What I'll do is I'll save this one so we can talk about it in detail on our next program on Wednesday, because there's a lot of good that's happening with this program. About 500 people have applied shortly after the announcement, and 74% of them are being approved. And the average award is $600. So they paying past due water bills, they paying past due light bills. And this is all part of some ARPA money that was designated that's now hitting the streets, y'all. So make sure that you apply. You can go to stpete.org.
And then, caller, you got like 30 seconds.
Yes, Lord.
I just wanted to say that light bill, they went over that. They said that was the hurricane money. They was going to collect that in the next 3 months rather than spread it out over time. That's why that jumped up.
Which charge was that? Because I got a bunch of them.
That hurricane charge.
That's why they said we're going to get all the charges.
They owe us, man.
Okay.
Get the $300 million from the hurricane relief.
Okay. No.
That's why.
Okay, thank you for that, UB. I appreciate it. We're gonna have you call back on Wednesday so we can really
and you
double
can hang
click
right
on this
up
thing.
on the
Yeah. You know it. But yeah, so there is some help for renters who are struggling to pay their utility bills. You can go to stpete.org and put in rent relief in the search bar, and you'll be able. Renters relief, and you'll be able to get the information that you need. So yeah, it is help for people. Yeah, man. Hey. Time flies when you're having fun. It's 9:00, y'all. I ain't really got no final thoughts.
April 25th, the St. Pete Southside Economic Conference happening at Enoch Davis Center.
Right on.
We're gonna have a panel conversation There is a survey. Please take the survey. St. Pete Southside Economic Conference. This is a continuation of a series that has started back in our PBR, People's Budget Review Days.
Yep.
We're going to synthesize the conversation and present it to our elected officials around the budgetary items. April 25th at the Enoch Davis Center at 6 p.m.
Stay tuned for Sister Hughes.
Make you lose your shoes. Shout out around the house, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. Thank y'all for engaging in the chat. Make sure you donate, contribute. We appreciate y'all. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
I'm the one and only Mr. Edmond. We out.